Sting absolutely emotionless as he stares blankly at Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Hogan pushing back Sting. It's all about the World Heavyweight Championship. And Hogan showing a little bit of frustration. Sting just blankly stares at Hogan and just turns, not making any major movements. Sting has not let his eyes off of Hogan. Hogan has shown quite a bit of expression. For Sting, this is a big opportunity to change things around for WCW, to finally bring order back in, and not a new world order as in the NWO. I'm talking about restoring faith in WCW and bringing the championship with him away from the NWO, who have been gatekeeping the world title. And for this match, this match is going to be about pacing. It's going to be a very slow pace. This is a different Sting than we've ever seen before. So how this plays out should be very interesting. This isn't a vibrant Sting that we're used to. This is almost like this dark side of Sting. And Hogan gets a big shot on Sting. Hogan with another shot on Sting. Hogan saying, "Come on, hero. Come on, hero." It's interesting that Hogan says that because for so many years, Hogan was the guy. Hogan was the hero for so many around the world. On all the, what were they called? I believe they were called Hulkamaniacs, if I am not mistaken. Hogan had all those little Hulkamaniacs. Now what he has is the New World Order and winning by any means necessary. It's almost like Hogan has finally just showed his true colors and who he truly is as a human being. Hogan, who went for an elbow drop. Sting, not at home whatsoever for the third time. Hogan knocked on Sting's door, and he has truly found out every single time that Sting was not home. And Sting sends Hogan to the outside onto the floor. And again, Sting just eyes down Hollywood Hulk Hogan, who's had quite the expressions, the complete opposite of Sting. Sting has showed very minimal expression from the time his entrance music hit to the time he hit to this very point right now. He has showed very minimal emotion. Meanwhile, Hulk Hogan has shown quite a few different expressions. What's it going to be like tomorrow night in Baltimore? Are we going to see Hogan still reigning supreme as the WCW heavyweight champion? Or will Sting finally take the world title away from the NWO and its leader, Hollywood Hulk Hogan? Meanwhile, Hogan has that side headlock on Sting. And now Sting creates some separation, but gets caught and out muscled with a shoulder tackle from Hogan. Sting leaps up. Look at a beautiful drop kick from Sting, and a second one. That second one sends Hogan to the outside onto the floor. A good opportunity for Sting to capitalize on. And the official holding Sting back from going after Hogan as Hogan rolled back in. Oh, for a second. Didn't even go in all the way, but rolled right back, realizing he has more time on the outside while the official was focused on Sting, who wanted to go after Hogan out on the floor. Hogan arguing with the fans here at Starrcade. It's the big event. It's Starrcade. It could be a big turning point in the history of WCW. The outcome could change the path of this company as we know it. And this has been slow and steady and not unexpected. Hogan has never been one to be a fast-paced wrestler. Sting, on the other hand, in a previous lifetime, sort of say, was a little bit of a faster pace. This is just a completely different look on Sting, though. And Sting, who's been working a very slow pace alongside Hogan, it's slow on slow. It's about breaking your opponent down piece by piece, working your opponent down to the mat. It's about out-muscling, and which is kind of ironic considering Hulk Hogan has always been one to do some of the most impossible things in this industry. And Sting breaks free and comes back with a shoulder tackle, looks for a second one. Oh, Hogan went for a clothesline. Sting ducked the first one, but the second one connected on the stinger. And it's Hogan who finds himself back in control. Hogan picking up Sting. Looking for a standing vertical suplex, and it connects in the center of the ring. But Hogan, you might want to turn around. I suggest it. Hogan realizing now that he is in deep trouble. Sting, who had showing no effects of that suplex. It's like he's been brought back from the dead. He does not stay down. Hogan with a shot to the face of Sting. And Sting sent to the outside onto the floor by Hogan. It's NWO for life for Hulk Hogan. The moment Hulk Hogan sided with Hall and Nash, one of the biggest game changers in this industry, using that bat on Sting, and that surely played a big impact on keeping Sting down. And for Hogan, that move was too sweet. Driving the shoulder, had that hammer lock on Sting, and then driving the shoulder of Sting into the steel ring post. Hogan taking his time. What does he have? It's some sort of t-shirt or whatever. He shoved it in Sting's face before going back with some heavy rights on Sting. And Sting getting sent face first into the mat. Oh, and Hogan gets sent into the guardrail by Sting. And now Sting coming flying with a stinger splash to Hogan, but nobody is home. You know, as this match continues, we're seeing this back and forth between Sting and Hogan. Sting and Hogan have a response for each other. But what it's going to come down to is who's going to outsmart the other. Both of these men truly know this sport so well. Hogan's always got a few extra tricks up his sleeve. And you gotta wonder when they're coming. But this version of Sting, it's a whole new territory. There are so many ways to describe this new version of Sting. And there's a lot of that unpredictability factor. You just don't know. Especially someone as expressionless as Sting. You don't know what he's thinking next. You don't know what his next move is going to be. Meanwhile, Hogan has Sting up. An inverted atomic drop takes down Sting. Driving the boot. Hogan could get himself disqualified. And I don't think he'd be mad about that because he'd still leave as the champion with a little bit less dignity. But I mean, I don't think Hogan cares about dignity. He's already sold out. And a boot takes down Sting. Is Hogan looking for that patented leg drop of his to close this one out, to end things once and for all? Hogan calling his shot, looking for the leg drop. And it connects. That's got to do it. Bret Hart's at ringside. What's going on? And Bret just took out the ref. It was a 3. Hart doesn't seem to agree, and he sends Hogan back into the ring. What is this all about? The bell's rung. And a Stinger splash. Talk about a leap on that splash. And the NWO coming out. Members. 2 members taken out. What in the world is going on right now? And another Stinger splash. Is he going to get it on? Is Sting going to get the Scorpion Deathlock on Hogan? He's got it. He's going to do it. He's got him over. Hulk Hogan. Center of the ring. Nowhere to go. There it is. Sting's done it in a weird fashion. Sting's done it in some way, shape, or form. The World Championship Wrestling World Heavyweight title is back where it belongs. It is back with WCW. The title has been taken away from the NWO, and Sting stands tall with the locker room surrounding him, holding him up high. The Steiners, you've got Luger, you've got the Giant, you've got all these wrestlers in the ring as they celebrate the title being taken away from the grasps of the NWO, back to where it rightfully belongs as the icon Sting holds it high.